Hey everyone, John here with a quick news update on Switch production and some exciting news on the next Kirby game, so let's go. So as you may have heard and probably know, Switches are pretty hard to come by right now. Animal Crossing New Horizons was a big success and sold over 3 million units in Japan alone in its first 3 weeks. Because of that, people have bought a lot of Switches and they're very hard to find. Not only that, but the Switch supply chain had to shut down earlier this month in Japan. So what they're doing is getting multiple suppliers and contract assemblers to prepare for additional production in the April to June quarter. With this, production will grow by 10%. Nintendo state the following: "We hope suppliers will be responsive to the production increase, but for procurement of parts, the outlook remains uncertain and we can't forecast exactly how many Switches can be supplied." So a hard time for production at the moment, which is a shame because due to the virus, gaming is experiencing a boom. According to tracking company Nielsen, playtime for gamers has surged by 45% in the US and 38% in France, so people are playing a lot more than usual. So if you can't find a Switch at the moment, hopefully you can find one soon. And with 10% more Switches, there'll be 10% more Kirby! Now if I'm honest, I loved Planet Robobot, that's one of the best Kirby games in my opinion, and Star Allies was okay, but not much more than okay. But thankfully, HAL Labs seem to have our backs, as the next Kirby game sounds pretty ambitious. The following comes from Famitsu via Nintendo Everything. Simitomo says, "I really want the next thing we create to be called the Pinnacle of Kirby games. I'm positive the Kirby series can become even more fun." Fullman says, "For me personally, I'd really like to make a non-action spin-off Kirby game. We're going to have a wide variety of Kirby games coming out in the future." And finally, Kumamoto says, "Each entry in the series has its merits, but I want to make something that exceeds previous games." So it sounds like they have their sights on something rather ambitious for the next Kirby. Whether it's something a bit more experimental or another iterative game, I just want something that's a bit less vanilla feeling. Star Allies was fine, but it felt like your usual Kirby game. And I think we all want the series to go forward, maybe even go 3D this time. As for a non-action Kirby spin-off, that can go anywhere really. What I really want is a Kirby RPG, but that's not really non-action. But really, the copyability in an RPG makes so much sense, that could be really fun. But what do you guys think about the future of Kirby, and what are you expecting from the next game and the next spin-off game? Let us know in the comments below, and of course be sure to subscribe to Game Explain for a lot more on Switch production and Kirby and other things gaming too. Until next time, bye!